It's Avenue Sound, Freeport, New York. Another thing that we also do here at Avenue Sound is headlight restoration. So we have a 2002 Honda Civic. Came in, factory headlights, both of them are completely fogged up. They're all sorts of oxidized and we need to get them back to new. So let's take a look at what they look like. This is what it looks like before you start the vehicle. And then we've already restored the driver's side over here. The first thing that you need to do when you're restoring the headlights is you got to tape off the bumper. This way you make sure that you don't get any of that compound or any, sanding on the bumper or anything along those lines. And the next thing you do is you take your microfiber cloth and you clean off the headlights. So we have our full 3M kit here. After the headlights are nice and clean, you take your DA and you're going to start sanding it. And then we move on to the following steps. Alright, now we got the surface all nice and scuffed up. Most of the yellow oxidization is off the lens. What we're going to do is we're going to move on to 1000 grit paper. The whole point behind getting down to the 1000 grit is to get a finer finish. So first we're going to dampen the paper and continue sanding. Alright, moving right along, we're going to move on from the 1000 grit. And we're going to move up to a 3000 grit. Again, we're trying to get the finest finish before we move on to buffeting the lamp. So we're going to go ahead and dampen the pad. Continue sanding. Alright guys, now we're done with the sanding stages. We're going to move on to polishing. So we're going to take off the sanding DA. Dual action tool, move on to the polishing one. Take our purple buffing pad. A little bit of compound, roughly about a dime size. Not too much. If we ever need more, we can always go back. And we move on to polishing. Alright, moving forward. We're going to keep the same DA tool on, and we're going to move on to the black polishing pad. The reason for this is we're changing solutions. So we're moving from the compound cleaner to the Perfect Ink lens cleaner. Again, we're going to take a nice little small portion. Not too much, not too little. If we ever feel like we need more, we can always add it again. And we continue polishing. Alright, now that we're done with the Perfect It lens cleaner, take our microfiber cloth, dampen it a little bit, and we'll see the final product. Try and get most of the compound solution and the lens cleaner off, and there you go. Headlight is completely restored and back to its original finish. You can actually use the headlight and get some nice lighting overnight. One thing to keep in mind is this can be done in just about any vehicle, no matter the make, no matter the year, whether it's a Honda, BMW, Infiniti, Nissan. We just did this Jaguar the other day, came out perfect. So headlight restoration is a full kit. It's a service that we do provide here at Avenue Sound. Please give us a call if you have any questions, 516-546-3343. You can visit us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or www.avenuesound.com. Thank you.